Could you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I'm Patrick Stuckbush. I was a sergeant in the United States Marine Corps in the FDC, Fire Direction Control Center.
Okay. All right. Did you search out a career in dance, or how did you fall into this career?
I actually fell into it. After I got out of the Marine Corps, I was going to school full-time, and one of the girls in one of my classes invited me to a Thursday night party. So I joined, and I haven't looked back since.
So what brought you to FADS as far as staying within FADS as a group and a family versus another dance organization?
I really like the structure and the family sense of it.
Okay. And then how did you start with FADS? As a dance, as an instructor, as a manager?
I started off as a student, and then a few months later got offered a position as an instructor. And that was almost 10 years ago.
Okay. And then where are you right now?
And today I own the River Oak Studio in Houston, Texas.
Congratulations, congratulations. So, what are your goals and next steps of owning your own studio with Fred Astaire?
My next step would be to own an additional studio in the Houston area.
All right, fantastic, fantastic. And then what advice would you give to other people that are interested in working with Fred Astaire, as coming in and learning how to dance and learning how to teach, or that are being courted by Fred Astaire to come into one of their studios?
I would recommend that they start at the bottom, go through each of the levels, so they have an actual understanding of the business. If you just come in at the top, you don't actually know what it takes to get a studio up and running. But if you start at the bottom as an instructor, you know what it takes to teach the students and what you have to put into it. Then just moving yourself up, supervisor and manager, and then once you're able to do those roles efficiently, then moving into ownership.
So, the last question, since you are ex-military, what advice would you give to someone else in the military? How can they translate their skills as a fire control officer, as anything in the military? How would you say they can relate? What would be your advice to military?
Well, for the Marine Corps, I would use the 3 core values: honor, courage, and commitment. Just follow through with those things, and I think it's going to serve you well out in the business world.
Fantastic. All right.
Patrick, I've got a question for you as far as your military experience goes. Why do you think Fred Astaire is a great career choice for military members?
Well, I think it really gives them the opportunity to work for someone without actually having to work for someone. Meaning, each instructor is going to be their own company. You have your own students that you work with, be able to grow them and mold them however you want them to be. And before long, you have a team that you're able to work with. The students can help you travel around the world. They can help you progress as an instructor. They can help you at the competitions, so you're the top instructor. And I think a lot of the values that you learn in the military will help you with that, with determination, ability to work long hours, and just always wanting to be the best, and very competitive spirit of yourself.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Patrick.
You're welcome.